Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to the Fifth Trooper Podcast. I'm your host, Owen, and of course, as always, I have my traveling co-host there, Isaac. Isaac, how's it going, buddy?
It's going great. I'm coming to you live from Tennessee.
From Tennessee. See, we're out there. We're traveling. And we are going to be going farther and deeper into even more keywords because we love doing this for some strange reason. But before we go into more of the keywords, we just want to thank all of our Patreons. Thanks, Patreon. You help us do this. So if you would like to be part of the crew, if you would like to be part of Fifth Trooper, you can always go over to patreon.com/thefifthtrooper and you can sign up there. We've got plenty of fun things and information, a fun little Discord of the community where you can talk about stuff. You can ask Mike and Evan about your lists. You can ask me and Isaac about your list if you want to. You don't have to, but you could. And there's just like a bunch of stuff. So Patreon is great, and it really supports us being able to do this. And so thanks, we appreciate you. And now, without further ado, we're gonna dive into these keywords. And much like master storytellers ourselves, we're gonna start with master storyteller as the keyword here. It's as a card action. A unit with the Master Storyteller keyword may choose up to X allied Bright Tree units within range 2, where X is the current round number. Each chosen unit gains 2 Surge tokens. Okay, so it makes your Bright Tree people a little bit more effective later on in the rounds.
They are super Surge hungry. I mean, Whenever Ewok loves a Surge token, they can use it for defense and offense sometimes. I mean, if you're taking C-3PO, it's great. You're not going to be upset about it. Surge as a guard player, we know I have a special place in my heart for those little green Surge tokens.
Yes,
I wish I had Master Storyteller clone.
I was going to say, you having. If you take it out of Bright Tree, right, and you put it onto anything of just like, hey,
that's right.
As the rounds increase, you can add more units to get more surges.
Oh, this would be an auto include.
Yeah.
And not to be hyperbolic, but I feel like there are guard players that would spend 150 points on C-3PO in a guard army.
100%. But unfortunately, it is stabled to Bright Tree, and so like, yeah, that does, I think, bring it down a notch. Where are you thinking? Where are you thinking placement here?
I mean, Bright Tree players can put me on blast if I'm like wrong about where this goes, but I feel like 3PO isn't them. None of them. There are some. I've seen them. They're in the wild. I feel like the Ewok lists that I've been doing fairly well don't really synergize around 3PO. I know that used to be a thing back in the old days. I've been tabled many a time. Maybe Antoine, across the pond there, has some thoughts about 3PO, but I think it's probably lower. I'll take it. Potentially top of it's a trap, because it's probably going to take points away from what you would need to be doing with other things.
Yeah, I want to put it like above hover.
Sure, I think it's fair. Fair. That's inconspicuous. The other R2's 3PO keyword.
Yeah.
So put it beside that. That seems befitting.
Alright, let's see. Next we've got... this is Mechanized Infantry.
At the start of the activation phase, each unit with the Mechanized Infantry keyword may choose a different allied vehicle within 2. If they do, the unit with the Mechanized Infantry keyword and each chosen unit gains 1 aim token or 1 dodge token. Free token generation, which is always great, especially in a GAR army where it's currently the only place we have this keyword is on Cody as a squad leader. It's really nice. If you're running like I haven't messed around a ton with it on the table, but just like seeing my locals run it and see other people run it and get some mileage out of it, if you have like a Bark or an ATRT or a ISP floating around, hey, might as well slot this guy in. He's like 28 points. Get you free tokens. I do know it's been teased a little bit that this could make an appearance in the new Empire Battle Force, which I think is so cool. If you got like your mud troopers kind of walking behind the tanks. So, that could be really fun. It'd be cool to... Empire also looks like free aim tokens and stuff. If they're like, I don't know. Of course, we don't know what the mud troopers do, but if they're anything like a stormtrooper, we all know how stormtroopers love a free aim token. I think it's great. Anything that gives us free tokens off the rip is always a good thing. I would love to see more of this keyword around because it's really iconic. I love the synergy between infantry and vehicles. Feels it scratches the realism part of my brain. like, in general, historically speaking, tanks out by themselves don't tend to fare too well. So it's nice to see keywords that make them synergize with infantry. I think it's at least good, upper good.
I would
run stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely put it inside of good because anything that's giving you tokens, right? That's always going to be a good thing. So you're thinking upper good, you said? You want to put it like...
At least. What do we got? Guns.
Shark Eye, Marksman, near Independent. I don't think it's going to be near Barrage or Independent. I think those are just blanketly better because they trigger a lot easier. So, like...
True. Maybe right under, like... Or maybe after... Maybe beside Marksman.
Besides Marksman? All right, yeah.
Yeah. Especially because we only have it on one unit right now. If they start putting in a lot more, I can see how. Especially like we got like vehicles are kind of rocking right now. You got like pirate tanks running around, of course the droid stuff, and it would be cool. It'd be a cool way to get some more mileage out of those units and your vehicle units, your support units, and things.
Yeah, I mean. I definitely would like to, as you pointed out, see this kind of get spread out a little bit farther with some more people, and like, I think all of the factions obviously have some sort of tank and things, and so I think this would be very nice to see something that like there's more there's more cohesion with whatever units you have, especially if you're doing things like. If you have like a T-47 with this, and then something that like maybe worked with like the FD cannon or something like that. It's like that would be cool.
Yeah,
like that would be a cool like little thing that like makes that would be a neat thing. They're not going to do that, but like having that level of like, oh hey, because I brought something else, these can play well together.
I mean, I think I don't think it's too crazy to see it get distributed around a little bit more liberally. I mean, it's already been demonstrated that we're cool with like generic commanders combining with like Kalani's or like Throns or stuff that like get you around 3 tokens off the rip sometimes. So I mean, I feel like being able to run a few copies of this on a unit where you're having to like specifically pay quite a big tax on like a vehicle to make it pop. I don't think it's too crazy. It'd be cool.
Yeah. And the next keyword that we have is Mercenary. A unit with the Mercenary faction keyword is a mercenary for that faction. That's it. That's the entire thing.
I mean, so there's a few ways we could frame this. It could be just a straight nerf. I mean, if it wasn't there, you could just run it wherever, right?
Exactly.
It's a restriction only, technically. Or you could view it as like the best thing ever. It allows you to take Den in every faction, at least the Civil War ones.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You have to have things that are able to be used across several factions, but not across all factions. Right. And so I do appreciate that. It does allow you to have Boba Fett and Din and various other, units being able to be spread around, Hondo, the Weak Way Pirates.
It breaks synergies.
Mandalorians of various natures. Like, yeah, cool. mercenaries. Sure, the Star Wars universe is filled with them.
Correct.
But as far as like a keyword itself goes,
it's more of like a necessary for the game to function type thing.
Exactly. Like I only want to put it in I'll take it solely because it's just a thing that has to exist to make it work. Like I wouldn't call it a good keyword or an I'll take it keyword, but it's also not a trap or a bad keyword. It's just like this needs to exist. Otherwise everyone is taking everything.
I will say, like, if it wasn't a thing and you could say, like, for example, just take pikes as like a unit also, or something like that, it would actually make your units a lot better if they were able to be played in a way without the mercenary keyword, because that's kind of what breaks the synergies of like command bubbles offering courage or courage bubbles or order card effects, things like scouting party, which I think I think I said incorrectly on one of these episodes. So like things like that are like all in faction. There's a lot of keywords that say like must be in the same affiliation. So mercenaries notably do not obey those keywords because they're not in the same affiliation. They're an allied unit, but they're not in the same faction or affiliation. Yeah. So I mean, technically, it's a straight it's a straight nerf if you think about it that way. But no. I'm playing devil's advocate. It's an I'll take it, I think. It's just there to make the game exist.
I'm putting it next to allies of convenience.
Fair. That's fair.
they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, that's there. You got to take one to get the other.
Exactly. All right.
Cool.
Continuing.
All right. Looks like after Mercenary we have Mobile. So mobile. When a unit on a notched base with the mobile keyword makes a move, it skips step 1 of the notched base movement section, rotating the unit's leader's base. So it doesn't get to rotate, kind of like a speeder. This is also very much like speeder, just if you're not a speeder in a lot of ways. A unit with the mobile keyword must make a free compulsory move action at the start or end of its make action step. A unit with the mobile keyword cannot make reverse moves. This is the added blue text. If a unit with the mobile keyword makes more than one non-compulsory move during its activation, it may not claim asset tokens that activation. Additionally, a unit with the mobile keyword that has claimed an asset token can only make one non-compulsory move action during its activation. That is not panicked. Chosen. Wait. Oh, sorry. I read over. That's the end of the keyword.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah. It was more blue text for another keyword. But yes. No triple moving. That was the big thing. That was like kind of a cheese thing at the mobile's introduction. You could technically triple move the bomb to the base or something, and like turn 1, you could triple move with the objective tokens. You cannot do that with these guys. But yeah, mobile is. I mean, basically, I'm sure there are like technical differences, but it's basically speeder without all the other speeder stuff. You're obeying all the move rules. All the compulse move rules and all that stuff without all the other stuff that comes with like a repulsor vehicle and speeder and hover and all that stuff. So your wheel bikes is the easiest example of that. But it's good. Free moves. It's great. I mean, even with the keyword fixing, I don't think anybody was really teching too much into I'm going to triple move the asset token, but so I don't think that hurts it too much. Yeah, the game is really mobile right now. No pun intended. But moving around has always been good. It is especially very good with the objectives that we have. So I think it's definitely, we could probably group it. We haven't gotten to the speeders, I guess, yet.
Yeah.
This is a good
spot
to start.
We can save a spot for a speeder when it gets there.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that all of those mobility keywords belong at least in the best.
Really?
Or top of good. Low best, top of good. It can be a trap. Like I can see, like, so with the asterisk and caveat of like you know how to drive them. If you just speeder or mobile your bikes right up the middle into your opponent, like first activation of turn 1, you're not going to feel like it's a good keyword. Your stuff's going to be dead.
and that's kind of where I was more leaning on it. I was thinking more in the I'll take it because it's a thing. Like, especially speeder, that's the one I have more experience with, is just like, Compulse moving, it's nice that you get a free move.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks because you do have to do it. And
Yeah,
you
that's
have
a good
to
point.
then have a game plan all of the time of where you're going, where you're trying to go,
True.
and how you're going to be around it. Especially, like, if I have when I take my T-47 and I'm trying to get my T-47 to a POI and then contest said POI, yes,
That's fair.
mobile or speeder or, whatever that would be does help you get closer to the POI, but then you have to compulse when you are in range, and then you're trying to figure out, like, okay, where can I move that I'm still in range with my compulse move, so I'm still contesting the point, and now I have a different shot set up. Like, I don't know. It seems to me like a thing that it goes both ways. That it's sometimes a nice thing because you do get that extra movement, and sometimes a pain in the butt because then you're like, oh
does
no,
make
I
you
can't
think a
just
lot.
sit here.
Yeah. It does. The ability, though, to be able to threaten multiple points is such a huge thing. And you are absolutely correct. Like, this is like it takes years, I feel like, or at least a lot of games, to figure out how to run speeders and, like, all these mobile, like, glass cannon units without just getting them destroyed immediately. Knowing your range bands, paying attention to the smarter people than us on how to do that. Like, all that stuff will help you get more mileage out of those units. But it's like, I can't tell you, like, how many games where I'm like, oh yeah, I got this flank lockdown. I'm playing, like, Bunker Assault. I'm like, cool, feel pretty good about this, and all of a sudden the 3 speeders just whip over to the weak flank. That is, and I'm like, oh, now that weak flank that I was pushing is very much, like, shored up and held. It'll catch you off guard a lot, but it does take a lot of it can punish you. Like, you do have to positioning. Like, I also see players, and I've shot many a bike off turn 1 because of positioning or getting a little bit up too much. So yeah, no, that's fair. I think bringing it back down, considering the unit that it's on matters a lot. Which I guess the mobile is just like the wheel bikes and stuff. Like with speeder,
Yeah.
it's a different like Staps versus Imperial speeder bikes is a different conversation because of what the faction can do. You're going to have more control over units and stuff in general with CIS. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So what do you think? You think bottom of good, or like I'll take it?
I mean, I was thinking like top of I'll take it.
Top of I'll take it.
What do you think?
I think bottom of good. I can
Bottom of good? Okay.
Definitely, it's definitely better than like fire support or like I think it's better than cash. Coordinate's really good. Maybe between eyes on the prize and coordinate. I feel like that's
okay.
That's fair. Maybe we move it.
Yeah.
Just because it's like a high skill, high reward thing. Mobile. Yeah, we just talked about all the speeder units.
They're gonna be next to each other.
They'll be next to each other.
Yeah. Alright, and further down the list, we have My Mood is Based on Profit, a new keyword of this year. It is a keyword that is on good old Hondo Onaka, and keyword and stats that have X value of the unit card of a unit may... A unit card of a unit with My Mood is Based on Profit keyword have an X value equal to the number of pips on the command card that unit's controlling player most recently played and revealed that game, to a minimum of 1. If a player has not yet played and revealed a command card this game, X is treated as 1. So basically, it's the one for Hondo that allows you to give him more things if you play higher pip command cards, and the lower pip command cards make his mood less good.
Yes. Best keyword in the game.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It is probably one of the most funny, but like also semi-effective keywords in the game. I don't know if any of y'all have seen and practiced the using Hondo as like a tar pit for like a Jedi and giving him Arsenal 4 all the time with 4 dodges. making him throw like 2 grenades, his pistol, and whatever his melee is all at the same time. Like, all of a sudden becomes good. It's not bad.
It is a unit that normally he's worth 85 points, and he's got independent dodge, arsenal, then reliable X, and also uncanny luck X. So all of those things will depend on whatever command card that you just played. And when you're playing like 1 or 2 pips because you're trying to get, your double attack out with a Luke or with an Anakin or whatever it might be, like, okay, you have Arsenal 1 or Arsenal 2 or Independent Dodge 1 or Independent Dodge 2, and it's like, yeah, that's not really doing much, but if you're just constantly playing standing orders...
It's 4 dodges. You can go second. You're just going to eat whatever the... Like, he has... It's because of all of his X keywords that are on his card. It's great. Like, he's going to get so much defense tech with uncanny luck.
Yeah,
he's
4 dodges and 4 uncanny luck is crazy.
It's like... Yeah, it's extremely frustrating and annoying, which feels so on theme. like Hondo's, like, what's going on with the pirates and stuff feels so on theme. So good job, AMG. It feels very like, wow, this is an annoying guy that is too much trouble to deal with, and he's more 100%. Trouble than he's worth. But I guess
outside of because I will say the other keywords are the thing.
Yeah, it's very dependent.
That are making him good, right? It is the reliable, the uncanny, the independent dodge, the arsenal. Mm-hmm. So outside of that, this is a keyword that is just modifying other keywords that exist. Therefore, I don't think that this keyword is that good. Like, it is good on him, but if we end up having something else in the future, if my mood is based on profit, and it's just like...
I don't think we will, but...
on something small or something that's like not that relevant. Like if this was on Bolster 4, it's like
that's great.
Yeah, like I'm sure that's got a point, but you always want to be trying to constantly using high numbered command cards to bolster that much. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. You're doing it a lot less than you would with Hondo's setup. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like this keyword is actually not that good. It's just good in combination because Hondo has like 5 things that get buffed with it. It's actually, wait, I want to make sure. It's 4 things. I do speak in hyperbole, and I don't want the Discord to be upset with me.
Well, I think it affects his courage and stuff too, right?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay, so it is more than 4 things. I was right.
It's really, and like, I don't know, if you take it in context, like, which I'm fairly certain that, like, this will probably be the only, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this doesn't age well. I feel like this is, like, the only spot you really could put this keyword on a unit. I mean, like, in context of the game. I feel like it's an I'll take it.
Where do we put it on the list, Isaac?
Yeah, I know.
On the list?
Taking it in context of the game, I think it's like a, middle of the road, I'll take it type thing. Like, nobody's, I mean, prove me wrong, please, but no, I don't think anybody's building like, yes, this is my Hondo Anaka list that I'm going to, like, show up to win worlds with because, like, I'm going to do this meme over and over and over again. I would love to be proved wrong, by the way, on that. Please win Worlds 2027 with Hondo Anaka. You have my vote. You'll be my favorite Legion player.
I'm waiting to see the Hondo gang actually be played by somebody. So someone out there, please do it, and then tag me so I can see you do it. I want to watch.
It's not bad. I saw some reps with it over the weekend, and it is it's kind of scary. I don't know if it's going to be like the big bad wolf of just dominating the whole entire thing, but it's definitely got teeth. It's a lot of tanks and a lot of really good. Relentless is good, but without derailing this whole entire cast, I'll just leave it there. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely got teeth.
All right, we're finally out of the M's.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting the N's with my favorite keyword, or at least one of my favorite keywords, Nimble.
Both. Bane of my existence. Nimble. When a unit with the Nimble keyword defends against an attack and spends at least 1 dodge token during any point of the attack sequence, after the attack is resolved, it gains 1 dodge token. It's so frustrating. You just keep shooting those rebel troopers, and Like, yeah, burn the Dodge. Not. They're still there. There's always like one or two of them left.
I nimble it back.
Literally making me waste ammo to kill them. Because that's what it feels like.
It's the one thing we have going for us.
It's true.
Like, you know,
it's good. I think it's definitely a good keyword. I mean, just getting free tokens back.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not only in Rebels, but like it's very much a Rebel keyword. Is it only Rebels? I don't know.
I
feel like it's
only know
Rebels.
of it on Rebels, but that is also because I play Rebels. It might be on something
fair.
else out there that exists, and for
It's
that,
not
thank
in
you.
Gar.
Who knows that? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, comment below if you know if units in units outside of the Rebel faction that have Nimble and to influence our placings here. But yeah, Nimble's definitely good. Especially like there's easy ways to get it going now. It used to be hard to generate, but now like there's so many things in Rebels that are able to hand dodge tokens out. You can take like Leia and hand out 3 dodge tokens and get the chain started. Sleeper Cell, they can generate their own dodge token. They don't have Nimble though, do they? They just have ways to get dodge tokens. Maybe they do.
I think it's just ways of getting dodge tokens. I don't know if
they
they
just
have
have the
Nimble.
little
Hold on, I can glance at
black
that.
shit.
They do have Nimble. They do.
Oh,
yeah,
they
that's
do.
what I thought. Yeah.
That's a really frustrating one. I thought they did. It's hard to tell because they just like when they have the astromech, it's like, oh yeah, of course you have like 15 dodge tokens. What?
Well, that's why I always bring the astromech is because they have the Nimble, and it's like, okay, cool. Every
Right.
time I move, especially
yeah.
since I'm normally around a point, I'm now
Definitely.
getting a
Or
dodge
the
and
prepared
an aim.
supplies. That's a great way to
Yeah.
get this started too. Yeah, no, definitely.
I
They're,
mean,
it's
I
good
think this
keyword.
would have easily have been top 5 pre-snipers. Now that we've got the snipers and high velocity is a thing and turns off dodges,
Yeah,
I do think it's a little less good. It's still great because it keeps your dodges around, and I think that's still very powerful. But I do feel like it's a little less good.
yeah, that is true. A lot of the games I played over the weekend were.
Like, I would have put it here,
Right.
but I think now, I think maybe it's over here now.
Yeah, I think it's probably it's near low profile. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
kind of where you have it. Yeah, I think it's fair down there because. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've played a few games like the snipers. Like it doesn't. They're not. You shouldn't like. Oh, I just can't run Nimble anymore because there are snipers. It's not that, but like you are going to lose some. It's something to be mindful of. If you got like 3 snipers in a lane, like hey, you can't just throw a guy out in the open and just expect that rebel trooper to survive looking at 3 sniper barrels.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
It's just something to be mindful of.
Yeah.
Like you do not be surprised if your naked rebel trooper is just gone because if you put him out in front of 3 unactivated snipers.
I mean, there's a chance that they can get it with 2 unactivated snipers. Right?
Yeah,
like,
if you
like
spike
that's,
it, yeah.
That has happened of just like I have them set up in just a way that you can only maybe be seen by like one part of one sniper, and then they just manage to get 3 damage off on it. I'm like,
It can. I mean, yeah. I played in the Reich Top Open over the weekend, and like that was I had 3 Imperial snipers, and yeah, it was nice to. I did pick up quite a few. The white save armies, it feels pretty rough when you're like, all right, here's 2 or 3, just nothing you can do about it. So it's definitely something that can happen.
yeah. All right, jumping down to the O's now. We have Observe. As a card action, a unit with the Observe X keyword can choose an enemy within range 3 and in line of sight. The chosen enemy gains an Observe token. Observation tokens are removed during the remove token step at the end of the phase. When an allied unit makes an attack during the reroll attack dice step, it may spend any number of observation tokens that belong to the defending unit. The attacking unit rerolls 1 dice for each observation token spent this way. Observation tokens are spent 1 at a time, and the same dice can be rerolled multiple times by spending subsequent observation tokens or aim tokens. An attacking unit may spend aim tokens and observation tokens in any order.
It's solid. I think it is very important that it is either it depends if this is a free action or an action. The value of this keyword stock heavily depends on that. I feel like probes, free observe, great. Cody, free observe, nice. Arf's action observed, not so nice. That doesn't feel so good. Otherwise, most of the time you should just take an aim. There are more keywords that benefit from an aim token. But observe is sometimes nice too. You can just keep re-rolling the one die. Like it can help to have a mixture. Like if you're just going for straight re-rolls, observes are a little bit more flexible because you can, if you have like the, you roll the pool, you have one blank, one aim token re-rolls the one die. But the two observes, you could re-roll that same die twice. Sometimes it's better. I will say the most fun I've had with this keyword is running Tempest Force and taking like 4 or 5 of these things and just making ATSTs feel like the Death Star when you observe 15 on like one unit, just nuking, just like dice fix. Empire has to play with they got the probe in the squads too, and there's some interesting synergies there. Like you could run the little probe commander dude or whatever, probe personnel with a specialist and like shoot, recover, and gain both of them back. So you're like throwing an observe out, you're getting an aim token and getting a lot of mileage out of a recovery action. Just to give some like context to the keyword, but observe is always solid. Like if you can get it as a free action, I think it definitely bottom of good, top of I'll take it. It depends. Like a Cody list gets a ton of mileage out of observe tokens. If you've ever experienced what I think it's Cody 2-pip that lets you like turn your gun suppressive or impact. If you have a bunch of observe tokens on you, your whole army is going to be panicking, especially if it's like with the ISPs and stuff. So just spraying observes everywhere, and it can get really out of hand quick. So it does. I think it does depend a lot on what the context of how observe is being used, as do all these keywords.
Yeah,
but
I think just any time that you're able to re-roll one of your attack dice, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
like
that
want to do that. Now aims allow you to do more, but an observe doing one is not bad, and especially if you observe that person multiple times, or that unit multiple times. Like that's, I would say that this is a very good keyword. Like you want to be able to observe things.
Yep.
Even in arcs, like as you pointed out, like you're probably trying to do other things with the arcs than observe. But if it's down to like one last unit, right?
I mean,
if you're down to one last model and someone's in melee, you could just be like, "Hey, I observe that dude that's in melee, so my Anakin can hit him harder." Right? Like that's help. A thing you could do that is helpful in that situation.
Yeah, and especially outside of a faction that can't token share. So like all of them except guards. So like Imperial Stormtroopers, you have like a naked Stormtrooper or like the probe droid. Like, hey, this aim token on my probe droid is not really worth as much, but observing 3 on something else, that's good. So yeah, it's a way to support and help the rest of your army out. So in that way, it is more flexible than names. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, put in good. Let's see, where do we got? I think it's better than Entourage.
You think it's better than Entourage?
How do you feel like wrapping around Independent?
I'm gonna give it a.
That's fair.
I'm gonna give it a little space just in case. Okay.
35.
Running.
100 Imperial Pro droids. All right, what do we got next?
One step
ahead. The keyword I forgot the entire weekend as I played Thrawn. I always remembered at the end of the game, like, man, 5 speed 1 moves would have been sweet. Okay, one step ahead. If one or more allied units have the one step ahead keyword during the resolved command card's effect step, after revealing command cards but before resolving command card effects, if the number of pips on the revealed command cards do not match, one allied unit with one step ahead on the battlefield may make a speed 1 move. That is important for on the battlefield, so not turn 1 for deployment. If the number of pips do match, and there is one or more allied units with the one step ahead keyword on the battlefield, choose an allied unit on the battlefield. The chosen unit may make a speed 1 move. So theoretically, you could trigger that turn 1 with like prepared position units or something. Or if you have somebody you've infiltrated them on the board. The important thing is you have to be on the board for this to trigger. Yeah. This is land on Thrawn, I believe is the only iterations of the keyword. It can be really useful. I don't think you should be planning like your whole game plan around this keyword, but it can really help some positioning things and allow you to do sometimes like on Thrawn or Lando, like it feels great. Like, you cheat. I'm sure you've cheat your Cassian squad up or something, or it allows you to maybe go a little bit more aggressive. And then that unit that's kind of overexposed is now behind an LS block because we matched pips. Like, it is pretty reasonable if you have the keyword to sort of plan. Like, you can kind of have a little bit of foresight to be like, oh, okay, well, he's going to play the 1 pip now, and so now I'm gonna match it. so you can get the speed 1 move on something else. I feel like you want to be using it on the other units in most cases. With at least that's how I feel with when I have it on Thrawn and what little I've played Lando.
I mean, from my experimentation with Lando, having move is good. Having the ability to move more and move more of your stuff, always good. You're always trying to move, to the next piece of cover. You're always trying to move to being more in range to get the better dice pool, getting out of range of things. Like, that's constantly a thing, and so being able to do that and move a unit for free like that without having to use one of their actions, so that way they can keep their action economy for the objective or to shoot or things of that nature. Like, this is just a good thing to have. Like, this is just a good keyword. And you're right. Like, it does allow you to think critically and try to match or not match the pips depending on what you're trying to do. I don't tend to do that, but that's just also just not how I like playing this game.
I forgot about it. I think I forgot about it the whole tournament. I was just which felt brutal. But yeah.
I mean,
it's solid.
I'd put this probably top of I'll take it, maybe bottom of good. Like, this is a thing just you want to move your people.
I think it's better than fire support.
I think it's better than fire support.
For sure.
Yeah, okay.
Least. I feel right there between aid and demoralize, it feels fair. Yeah. I do want to correct myself too. You do have to be on the battlefield to use it at all. So even if the unit, say you match pips turn 1, you can't make a prepared positions unit scoot unless there is some way in the future to infiltrate your 1 step ahead units on or prepared positions them. I guess would be the way to get them on. But yeah, has to be on the battlefield for the trigger.
All right, next, and one of the keywords that a lot of people are looking for more so these days is Outmaneuver. A unit with Outmaneuver keyword can spend dodge tokens to cancel crits during the apply, dodge, and cover step.
Very good.
It's just a good thing to have. Now, is it
guy.
worth the amount of points for getting that as the upgrade onto your core units? That's not for me to say, right? That's not for me to say here. I don't know. I don't know if that's rightfully priced, but this is a thing that if somebody just had this on their card, I'd just look at it and go, oh, neat. Yeah, I want to be able to use my dodges all the time rather than some of the time.
Yeah. I mean, pikes, I saw quite a few pike lists this weekend that I'd kind of forgotten how annoying those guys were to kill because of Outmaneuver. They have Outmaneuver, danger sense and stuff too to help them roll extra dice, but if you have ways to generate a lot of dodges, it's definitely something to look at. So your rebel players and stuff. I ran a lot of T21s this weekend, specifically for critical to deal with rebels, just to push them through dodges. And when you run into, if you have a lot of armies do try to crit fish and do things like that, and if you have Outmaneuver, it doubles down on your dodge effectiveness. There's no way to get it out of the sniper, so if they're going to force an auto wound, okay, sure, that's going to happen. But if you have a list that is very dodge centric, it's something to consider. Getting in there just so you're you make sure that I'm always getting mileage out of my dodge tokens. I don't know if the answer is like, yes, I'm putting situational awareness on every unit in my army so that my dodges get effectiveness, and now I've sunk 60 points into that. But something to consider. Makes your dodges better. I feel like it's I'll take it. Is that harsh?
No, I don't think that's harsh. I think that's exactly where the thing is of like. If
you gotta have the dodges
card,
to make it work first.
Yes. A, you need the dodges first, and B, if it's already on the card, you like it. You're probably not spending points to put this onto a unit. But if it's already there, you're just like, oh yeah, that's a nice thing that it gives me a little bit more range and use of those dodge tokens. So yeah, I mean, I would put it probably high. I'll take it.
Yeah, if I think about it, like, I don't know how many people would. It's like on the Pike unit card. I don't know how many people would actually pay extra to put it on there. Like, if it was like an option, like I could take a 4-point cheaper Pike. Maybe on the Super you do. I don't know, but it's just you got to have the stuff to make it work too. It takes a lot of support. But that's fair. Cool. What do we got?
Now you
next?
get the blue text again.
More blue text. I get all the new keywords. Override. When an allied unit with the AI keyword starts an activation within 3 of one or more allied units to have the override keyword, choose one of those units that has the override keyword. Scroll back to the top. That is not panicked. The chosen unit may gain 1 suppression token. If it does, the activating unit ignores the AI keyword during the activation. So this can get rid of your AI. Notably, the change here is it was reduced to 3, no longer 5 like it used to be. So if by some chance, you do get the AI to trigger and you have some of these guys floating around, I don't like the Super Tax and Kalani, I think has, I don't know, I'm not sure. Some versions of the tactical droids have them, whichever one you're running, out of like the 8 variations there. You can get override. It'll help cancel out the AI in case you do find yourself, suppressed without an order token and triggering that. It's good. I'll take it, I think.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I feel like it definitely went up in stock because it's more of a necessity now, or like a helpful thing now. Maybe not a necessity, because I feel like a lot of CIS players are figuring out ways to just keep order tokens on their things now, just like always. But it'll help in a pinch. You're not going to be upset that you have override, I don't think, as a CIS player. I mean, top, I'll take it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to put it
maybe
behind,
beside? Where's the other? We got AI action.
AI actions right here.
Yeah, maybe put it in front of bolster.
In front of bolster. Okay.
In front of bolster. It's like it'll help.
Yeah.
It'll make some list feel better. Like it allows you to run something that's like, oh, I can't get an order token on this. What am I going to do? It gives you some flexibility in list building, I think.
All right. Next up, we have Plodding. A unit with Plodding keyword can only make 1 move action during its activation.
Trash. Riot control.
Yeah. This is just
it's
bad.
Just bad. It's just bad. It's what Han should have.
No.
It's on Dark Troopers. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's necessary there. It used to be on the E-Web. Yeah, right? Yeah, it used to be on the E-Web where you can double move the thing. But I think it's only on Dark Troopers now. I could be wrong. Comment if you know of another plotting.
That does just seem bad. Like an actively bad thing.
Yeah, it's a balancing thing. Because, units that activate twice, moving 4 times is broken.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Very true.
Right? Looking at you, Han.
I think Han is exactly where he needs to be. Don't worry about it. He's only 9 points.
That's a hot take. I don't know.
He's super balanced.
He's super. You heard it here first, folks.
Do you know why I think Han is super balanced? I'll go into this. I'll tell you why I think Han is super balanced. Because I can never get Han to last longer than the first shot of round 2.
Well.
So who cares if he gets to go twice? He's dead.
That's fair. But many fallen Imperial soldiers from this weekend cry out from the grave and beg to differ. Han was stacking bodies this weekend against me, but it could also be a player error against me.
Yeah, I think
it's also not
fine
spammable
because everyone kills him first, and it's like, okay, that's why he's good. Like,
you can't kill him. I did have Thrawn absolutely just Judy chop Han many times, but yeah, it's not spammable too with the move. Like if you took Plodding off of Dark Troopers and like ran 3 of them, that could get a little bit scary. But yeah. Plodding's bad. Put it at the bottom. It's a straight nerf.
Yep, it's bad.
That's fair.
All right, next up,
we got Precise X. Each time a unit with a Precise X keyword spends an aim token during the reroll attack dice step, it can reroll up to X additional attack dice per aim token. It's great. It's like what makes Stormtroopers doable. I've been really high on just running lots of Stormtroopers and getting aim tokens to them because it makes me feel good. We love to throw lots of dice, and we love to reroll lots of dice. So it's great. Death Troopers got it. I know you can take targeting scopes and give it to them. Notably, it takes aims, of course, to make this work. Otherwise, if you could have Precise 20, and if you don't get the aim tokens, it doesn't matter. So it does take some support to get it to work, but I'm happy that there's a way to do it now. Like, there was a while, Empire, the joke used to be Empire was the aim faction that couldn't get aims. You definitely have ways to get it now, so that makes it feel better. So I think it's solid. I think its most notable presence is probably going to be Empire. It's not the only spot you can get Precise, of course, but it's kind of their keyword. A lot of their units have it.
Also, just friendly reminder to people, because during my tournament that I had last week, some people definitely forgot the fact that contact gives people this.
Yes. And
when you're contesting the POI, you have Precise 1, and everyone forgets that when they play contact. Yes. And it's like, no, that's a really important part of this, because you want to roll that extra dice when you already have those aims.
Yeah, if you got anybody that has a way to get aim tokens for free, you might want to consider putting it in there, even if you don't have the deployment keywords. I got this weekend. I had contact just because I had aim generation and Stormtroopers with Precise already. It feels good to have Precise 2 on Stormtroopers, and I had a very gun line list just because I was able to generate aim tokens, and it helped me a lot. Yeah, it's good. You need to support it with aims. So I don't think it's better than just straight free aim tokens, but I feel like maybe around Observe is fair. Maybe to the right of Observe. Yeah, that right cell there. That's probably fair.
All right. Cool. And after that is prepared positions. During the deploy in prepared positions step of setup, a unit with prepared position keywords may deploy by placing the unit leader of that unit completely within allied territory, then the remaining miniatures that are within cohesion of the allied territory. That unit then gains 1 dodge. Miniatures cannot overlap impassable terrain when they are placed using prepared positions. All right.
Definitely went up.
Hot take. Riot control.
Riot control. That's an old take. There was a time where nobody would run prepared positions.
It's still bad.
It's still bad?
I still think it's bad, even though we have it on our sniper strike teams. I mean, I watched.
Well, they have incognito though. That changes the conversation so much.
The incognito is the thing that changes it a lot.
If you took incognito away from snipers, honestly, they would almost be unplayable.
I mean, you took that incognito away, and they would be shot the second that whoever gets the first shot on that turn is shooting one of the snipers and is clearing them off of the board, and that's the end of them.
Which is part of why I can kind of I don't know if I'll put it in riot control, but I can agree with your take, because unfortunately snipers do make prepared position units feel pretty rough. If you're preparing a 4-man unit against 3 sniper list, that feels really bad. You just got to put them behind LOS block, which is that's how I've been seeing it played. If you have prepared position units, you just basically throw them right behind an LOS block, and at that point, I mean, if you don't have the LOS range 1.5 up the board, you might as well just not even take it at all and just walk on, just in case somebody squeezes an angle out on you. It's board dependent for sure now. I think the way you got to have spots to put the units. Like if you just throw them out like on the edge of your deployment zone and you don't plan to activate them early and get them to LOS block, they're going to get shot up like really quick and there's going to be dead units. So I can see it being like it's a trap because of that.
As somebody who started with Echo Base and having
okay, you do have probably one of the worst iterations of it. With
prepared positions,
standing out in the open wearing a t-shirt is bad.
I definitely think it's a trap. I definitely think it's a trap because to new players, right, if you look at this on base value, you think this is a good keyword. You think this is a thing that you're like, okay, I get to have something already deployed. That's cool. So it's already farther up on the board. So that way they don't have to take as many move actions. Great. Love that. And they get a dodge that'll make sure that they don't die as easily as everybody else who doesn't have a dodge. And so, like, new players coming in and looking at this think that this is a great keyword. And then it's like, no, you'll die if you just stick them on the board and then don't immediately move them into some sort of, like, LOS blocking, as you said. Like, this is a trap. This is 100% a trap. I've actually seen several people with the new snipers now, because it is a May, that they don't deploy the snipers. They just leave them off the battlefield, and they just chill. They let that happen, and then that way their first action, they can move them wherever they need to be. If you need to deploy all your snipers on the left side, you can still do that because you didn't already choose where they're going.
Yeah, that's very, especially if you're trying to play low and slow. Yeah, it definitely can feel like a trap. If you're going to try to tech into it, you need to almost like do your whole army. Like I played a little bit of marksman spam. I don't think it's good. But like when you put a bunch of it on the board with like super squads and like you're kind of where you're sitting there like, okay, anything you walk out to shoot me with, I'm going to punish you more for. It's like the clone marksman squad is super short. That's a lot of dice. So if you're going to walk out and get in that engagement range, you need to make sure that you're like crippling that unit to not be able to punch you back. Which is doable. Like, to be fair, it is completely doable. I think you got to run it in mass. If you're just taking a few prepared position units and expecting them to feel great out in the open or something, you're going to be sorely mistaken. So, I can feel it, and then it's a trap. I think specifically, too, with the snipers being introduced, it doesn't help it out any. That's fair. Yeah.
100%.
Very
all right,
dependent.
going down the list.
Okie doke. After prepared positions, we have programmed. Okay. Unit with programmed keyword must equip at least one programming upgrade card during army building. This is CIS and IG. Your AI droids usually have something. I like the flavor of it. I love the the ability to kind of like put some character on what their programming is. A lot of stuff's required to take it in CIS. And it can sometimes make it a buff too. Like usually those, here, let me pull them up. The programming's, it's hard to kind of define this keyword without having the programmings up here. So let me pull up.
Yeah, because IG-11 has it, and IG-11 has the bounty programming.
Yeah, give some Pierce or precise question mark. The droid
bounty,
ones,
AI aim, and AI attack, and then also Pierce.
Yeah. The droid ones have attack protocol, so AI aim, precise 2, that's great. Another way to get some precise on. I feel like one of the most ran ones is defense protocols, like on a snail droid or something. I know that's really popular, where you get Nimble, Outmaneuver, and AI dodge. So that's if you have ways to get dodge. If anybody's played into a snail tank before with this, it's pretty brutal. Armor with Nimble and Outmaneuver is annoying to say the least. Engagement protocols. This is one you probably see the least of, but the unit gains AI attack and move, and that is it. So that's just straight up no buffs, I don't think. So they're, at least the attack protocols and defense protocols are giving you some keywords.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think it's...
So to put it in context of other keywords, right? Because this is basically just an equip.
Yeah, yeah. You have to equip it a lot.
Yeah. And, this is just equip. It's just saying this is what you got to take. You got to take one of these. Sometimes you have an option, sometimes that you don't, but you got to take a thing. And equip, flexible response, heavy weapons team, all those we got down here in riot control.
That's fair, but we have AI action, and I'll take it. Which the reason AI action is there is because of the keyword, the key card, the command card synergies and stuff, and certain things within CIS. So I mean, the thing is, like, I feel like maybe it's not in all cases, but like in a snail tank, if it wasn't required to equip it, I think people would still do it. You'd still pay that just to gain those keywords, or like even spiders. I feel like people would be paying to take that. To at least take like attack or defense, because it gives you, it's like 3 points to gain all these keywords. I already have AI. It's really kind of redeeming your downside of AI. You're like, you might as well get, I have to equip this, yes, but it's buffs.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe not riot control, mercenary. Yeah, it's better than Hope's Line, I think.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I definitely think it's above It's a Trap. So
let's put it above Mercenary. That's fair.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but Mercenary is also like you have to do this. This is fair. Yep. This is like a good. You have to do this.
Yeah. Yep. All right. And then rounding us out for the evening here, we've got Pulling the Strings as a card action. A unit with the Pulling the Strings keyword may choose another allied trooper unit within range 2. The chosen unit may make a free attack action or a free move action.
Best keyword ever. I don't know if it's best. It's definitely good.
Is that not just standby?
No.
It's
like Tarkin. So, not to speak ill of the dead or kick it, ruffle anybody's feathers. Used to be on Palpatine. It's on Tarkin now. So Tarkin is how we have it now. It's the only version that we have it currently, but it allows you to basically spend an action. I guess there is a world where it could be a free action. That would be terrifying. But currently it's on Tarkin. He takes an action to make another unit either do a move or attack action on an Imperial unit. That's really powerful. I've had a lot of fun messing with it, especially on a cheaper unit like Tarkin. I mean, he's not like naked core cheap, but he's like 90 points. So being able to like pull the strings on Op Vader or pull the strings on any Vader or Din, you can't do it on Din Djarin, it's an Imperial unit. But doing like Super Squads of Shores, getting the free attack when you need it, where you need it. Like think of how many times in a game you're like, man, I just need to shoot with like this unit one more time or something. That's he helps fix that. Pulling the strings is, I mean, even in its current context, it's really powerful. But like, you gotta be very careful, I feel like, with how you how you introduce that keyword into the game, because it can easily just break things in half.
Yeah, getting extra attacks like that is just good.
Yeah, because I mean, think of how many like really big, just like the super squads and stuff. Like immediately, what people start doing with that keyword is like, let me just load the biggest, baddest unit I can make up, and like maybe that unit costs too much for what it does on its own, but if I can attack with it twice, that makes me reconsider, running some of these things. I do think it is in the best keywords. I don't know where.
Oh, you think it's all the way in the best? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're getting a second attack. That is pretty solid.
Yeah, being able to attack
most of the time. Yeah.
Man, if you've been double smacked with Vader, it feels brutal. You play Implacable with Vader, and then you pull the strings on him in the same turn. You're just like, oh, my army's dead. It's like Vader blended my whole entire flank.
Higher, lower?
I think that's fair. It does take setup. It has to be supported. You have to have a target for it. So I think it's kind of the bottom tier.
Bam.
Fun
and that will do it.
That's all
for this. We're starting to really get through. Like we're running out of some spots in I'll Take It and Good. We might start having to see some of those things pushed to It's a Trap and best keywords here soon. We're kind of creating the bubble. Yeah.
We're through all the. I mean, we only have it's a little bit of this page, second page, 3 pages, 4 pages.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
It's basically four more pages left.
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll have probably another 2 to 3 episodes of this, and then we'll have finally ranked every keyword. Yes. Until they update it and give us like 8 more keywords, and then we'll go like, oh god, what do we do?
We'll finish this by the time the next update gets pushed, and then it just completely nullify everything we've done.
New units come out, and we're just gonna go whatever the keywords are for all of the air support units, and we're just gonna go like, oh no,
oh no.
I will say that when that does happen, we will come back and we won't redo the entire series, but we will make an addendum kind of like thing of that's just like, hey, here's the addition of the last, since the last update, and that way we can add whatever amount that is. That is the game plan, so that we will always have this playlist and always have this amount of keywords. So whoever needs to know what these keywords do, hopefully this will stay somewhat accurate.
Yeah. Also, please tell us in the comments how you feel about whether you think we're right or wrong. I love seeing the conversations around all this because
I know there's a lot of people that think I'm wrong about Jedi Hunter. I see you out there, and you make valid points. You've made valid points.
Prove us wrong. Say no, this keyword's great, and then just go 6-0 somewhere, just so you can stick it to us.
Yes, by all means, and please comment down in the doobly-doo. Please go down there and comment and tell us about how we're doing with the keywords, where you think other keywords should go up, should go down. We will have a kind of rearrange happening in the next couple episodes. Once we wrap everything together, we will kind of remove things in different orders. So. Please tell us where you think maybe some of those should end up. Maybe we got a couple wrong here. Sure. Also, Isaac, you have a tournament coming up. Am I not mistaken?
Yes. Shameless tournament plug. Please come on out if you guys want to play in a GT. June 13th and 14th. So Saturday, Sunday. It's a 2-day. It's an official grand open AMG GT. So you can get an opening seat at Adepticon 2027. You don't have to play in the qualifying round. You automatically get a seat for winning this. We're using the exact Galactic Conquest event rules, hidden clocks and all, unfortunately, but I will obey the rules because I need to. Please come on out. There's Rochester is a relatively cheap town as things go to get in and out as far as housing goes. There's hotels right down the street that you can walk over to the store from. A lot of places to eat, and cheap airport to fly into as well. Please reach out to me on Discord, Facebook if you see me. Shoot me a message if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer anything. But it's a fun one. Millennium Games just added a brand new play space that is phenomenal. We are extremely spoiled here. It is the best place I've ever thrown dice, and they have some nice brewskis on tap too, if that's your thing. But come out and see us. We'd love to chat and roll some dice.
And if you are not traveling and also happen to be in the DMV area, there will be a tournament, normal tournament, not a GT. So please don't drive 15 hours for this, but there will be a regular normal store tournament over at Game Castle College Park in DC there on July 18th. So that will be happening, and I will be helping host that. So please check out any of the tournaments if you're in the areas for any of those tournaments and want to. We really appreciate it. You get to see us. We'll say hi. And we'll appreciate it a lot. So yeah, that's everything that we've got. And we do the keywords and the tournaments and all of this for the love of the game.